possible. With prayer. With prayer, faith, and work, there is nothing, absolutely nothing we cannot do. And that's what we're going to talk about this morning. With prayer. With prayer, faith, and works. All things are shaped by us. By us. We can shape our destiny with prayer, faith, and work. We can walk with no fear with prayer, faith, and work. We can live a beautiful, stress-free life with prayer, faith, and works. It's all there. But is that what we want? Is that what we want? Is that, or should I say, is this what we want? Is how we want our kids and our grandkids to live? This. Because if we, the people, do not change, it will not change itself. It's not going to happen that way. Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, faith, and work, all things are possible. This is Selfish Thursday. A selfish day of praying. A selfish day of praying. So we took the time to consider our selfish prayer. We wrote it down and we thought about the word and how we will express to the Creator our wants, our needs, our desire, selfishly for ourselves. That's why we have today dedicated Selfish Thursday. And you know what? There's no need to be ashamed because I see the numbers and the numbers are high on Selfish Thursday. That's the way we are and that's who we are and it's okay. And I tell everybody, black, white, yellow, green, it is okay to love yourself. It is okay to care about yourself. But even better than that, to have the ability to love others like you love yourself. See, that's where we have to get to. But really, we have to get to love ourselves. Because there's a lot, every ethnic, we have to love ourselves. Because in every ethnic, there's a problem. Humanity, us, human beings. We don't love ourselves, so we can't even love others, even if the others is us. And that's a big, big problem. We have to learn to love and love. My thing is, live life and let life live. That should be an easy thing. To live life and let life live. But some need to stand on others' shoulders to live. And it is up to us. Get off my shoulders, stand up like everybody else. Stand up. That standing on other people's days are over. Every man has to stand alone and by himself. There is no more standing on others. Unfortunately, that's the society in which we live in. Economical means economical gains by any means possible. The definition of capitalism. Economical gains by any means possible. And I'm with that. See, that's where I'm imperfect. I keep on telling you I'm not perfect. I'm a capitalist. I was born in America, grew up in America, love America. And I'm a capitalist, but I'm a capitalist. Like, you know what I always like to say? I like to take famous people, little quotes, and put them in there. So I'm taking one from Tracy Morgan. I'm a capitalist with a heart. Tracy Morgan used to say, I'm a drug dealer with a heart. Well, I'm not a drug dealer, I'm a capitalist with a heart. You know, I understand the principles, and I don't mind the principles. I just don't like truly devastating, killing one and taking away their future. I don't mind bargaining back and forth. I win today, you win tomorrow, we all live. But I'm not here to take nobody's life, take nobody's dreams, and just, but that is capitalism. That's what we believe in, and that's what we're doing, unfortunately. I understand it. That's who we are. That's where that imperfect part of me is, because part of me understands it, part of me just not really with it, but I understand it, and that's the way I live. So it's hard to criticize who you are. It's hard to criticize who you are. But I'm in the point of my life where I believe and live life and let life live. Alright, I just not. I don't want to consider myself a God and have that authority over life and death. I want everybody to live. And I want everybody to live a good life. Not with no tragedy or all the gunk in there. But also, while I'm here waiting for prayer, and by now, most of my loyal followers with me, and you know what happened on Think Monday, TikTok cut me off in the middle, saying I was too sexually exposing myself, something I'm fully dressed, just like I am right here, but I was sitting down fully dressed. And I put back and said, what you talking about? I'm fully dressed. They lifted the ban, but they cut the program. I said, okay. It's not the way I'm dressed, it's the power in the words and the power of you all of us together. There's too much power there. And when you get everybody like that, you gotta limit the information to keep them in the box. Well, anyway, I just got a notification from X who told me X, do not like my speech and do not like what I'm talking about. And since I am not violating no code, but it's their platform, and they are going to limit who hear what I'm saying. They said they're going to determine my audience, and they're going to put me in a box right there. And you all been here with me every day. All I do is pray. And I speak about injustice, misjustice, and wrong justice. But that's the world that we live in. They want to shape your speech. And if your speech do not line up with them, that's it. So now, when I talk to you all about our educational process, our understanding of reality, that's what I'm talking about. X. They only let you consume the information that they want you to consume. And I told you, we live in 4 different realms of reality. All of us live in 4 different realms of reality. One of the realms of reality that we live in, the things we know that we know. That's where we really smell ourselves. But there's another 3 more realities. Another reality is the things we know that we don't know. Those are the information that we hunger after. We know of it, but we want to know it. There is another reality that we live in. We live in a reality that we don't know that we know. That our physical consciousness just don't pick it up. It's not reading it, but our subconscious behind us is. What I'm talking about. You know, you ever be driving to something and like a fly or a little something start flying towards your eyes, but you really don't see it, but your eyes close shut and it hit the outside of the lid of your eyes, but you really didn't see it? That's what I'm talking about. I didn't see it, I didn't know it. But I knew it because my subconscious picked it up. There's things that your subconscious pick up and it don't reach your consciousness to a day or 2 later. Those are things you don't know, but you do know because it's in there somewhere. And there's another reality that is devastating to us. The things we don't know that we don't know. That where we, all humanity, stay. Because, I'm going to say it again, the Antichrist is already here. And he is living his time. He is flesh. So to rule the world, you have to shape the world. Listen to the words I talk to you all the time. Your destiny is in your hand with prayer, faith, and works. Destiny. But the Antichrist is playing at another level of consciousness. You hear me always talk about the chessboard. 36 different levels for man to be on. The Antichrist understands principles, understand stuff that may seem to be magic to me, but it is science to him. I say it again. Things that are magic to humanity, to the Antichrist, is science. Even though he is in flesh form and he had to abide by all the rules of flesh. So I heard you all, I heard the question that popped in everybody's mind. Then why is his life cycle different than ours? Because was it not DNA, But the other thing, our chromosomes, all that is on, been changed in our lifespan, as in, and back in the Bible, Noah lived to 1,000 years, 2,000 years. We used to live that long. But somebody been messing with our chromosomes to limit our lifespan to X amount of years. Now, humanity, all these 1%ers don't even like the length of life that we have. They just want us to live long enough to produce for them and get us off the planet. Because they say, another line from Richard Pryor, there's too many people on earth. I don't have no room to ride my horsey. They are trying to limit the human population on this planet. Everywhere is genocide, everywhere is wars, everywhere is killing. Now it's gone as far as they're killing all our livestock, all the food that we grow to eat. And they're making seeds right now that could only germinate one time. Even though they have seeds, those seeds will not germinate, and the seed that they are producing is ruining the land, for the land can't reproduce, for they can manufacture artificial food for you to consume, and you have to buy. Even though we have to buy natural food, but they cannot control it, because all we need is a piece of land and go off by ourselves, and we don't have to be consumers. And then when we start sharing with people, breaks into their profits, therefore they can't have that. You know, you see the biggest commercial out there of information saying, McDonald's makes so many hamburgers and sells so many hamburgers every day. It's impossible for the livestock to keep up to that. We're praying. I know I said only 5 minutes and it's 8:02, so I got 3 more minutes. I always talk before. I come in early to talk to the people. Everybody hit the like. Something I want to say for you all who tune in at 8. X just told me they don't like my conversation, they don't like my prayer. They are going to limit who can hear me. They are shaping our understanding, our capability to communicate our understanding to others. But I'll get into that on another day. Now I've got 2 minutes to pray. So let's pray. This is Selfish Thursday. Selfish Thursday, a selfish prayer. I might go 1 minute over, but stay with me. Creator, the living God, Alpha Omega, first, last, and is. Today is Selfish Thursday day. Today is where we pray to you, Creator, for our selfishly needs. And today, my selfish need that I am praying to you for is world peace. I want humanity to be able to live without killing humanity. I want us, humanity, all colors, all people, all nationalities, be able to love themselves to the point where they can love others, and we can love each other, respect each other, and allow each other to live. That's my selfish prayer today, Creator. That's my selfish prayer. That we all can live without killing each other. My prayer. I surrender all of me to you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, I'm trying to stay to that 5 minutes because I know your time is precious. Right on the dot, 5 minutes. I know your time is precious. Before you go, hit the likes, and if you're not a member, join. Hit the like and join. We're here every day for 5 minutes of prayer, 8 a.m. to 8:05 Eastern Time. We are here. Everybody have a great day. Have a great day. May God bless us. And we know what Trump said he's going to do in 7 days. So we could pray. We the people. Our Constitution says we the people. I'm telling you all, we the people is power. Government is only authority. And authority is given by the people. We have the power. We give them authority. We, the people, the power, tells authority what to do. Remember that. Remember that. Everybody have a great day.